Okay, I'm home thinking about the couple errands that I just ran today and how my life is so different now than it was 100 pounds ago. 100 pounds ago was much different. I was limiting my errands to one store a day, one thing a day. I was not doing stuff like that. Maybe today I'll talk about what my life looked like 100 pounds ago, because it wasn't this. My shoe. Do I got this right? Okay. Welcome back. While I'm getting ready today, take a look at this. I keep this on my mirror to remind me of how far I've come every day. And then it got me thinking, like, check this out. Okay, so a lot of people make videos about their fat clothes. Well, these were my skinny clothes. These were the clothes that my goal was, every time I joined Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, Diet Center, Slim Fast, this was my goal, to get into my skinny clothes. So I thought, let me give you an idea of what that looks like. I got rid of all my size 20, my size 22s. I've been up that high. And then these were like my goal. Like, I'm gonna start this plant-based diet and try to get into these pants. And then one day, I was like, these aren't even, this is history now. These things are history. Look at these, look at these. These are not my old fat pants. These are my old skinny pants. What can I do to get back down to this? So it just reminds me of, like, when I put these on, I'm having kind of a flashback actually right now. Because the way that I would be in the house, the way that I would have to move around and get around was like, I could barely walk. I could barely walk. You see those stairs up there? Once a day I would go down those stairs, once a day. Whoa. Hey, to anybody who's watching me try to get this going, YouTubing is not the easiest, but I just keep wanting to talk about so many things, or talk about how I felt before. Look at that. I can't believe this happened. I can't believe that actually, let me try to put both my legs in one side. So my day 100 pounds ago, I guess, kind of started with, yeah, look, I can get in one leg. I can get in one leg. So my day started with coming down those stairs right there once, and that would be it. Like, yeah. For anybody, one more time, I want to make sure that's up there. That was about 240 pounds. I'm on a Barbie Jeep because I drank an awful lot. Made me feel better about myself. Made me think that, made me just feel better. And it wasn't just like after having kids, you know, like this was like 15 years later. My kids are grown up and I'm still 240 pounds. My days sucked before. My days absolutely sucked. I'd come down those stairs once a day. I'd sit down. I'd try to make myself all busy. This is so bright. Hold on. So anyway, I was pretty miserable. 240 pounds was about my average. 278 was my heaviest. I'm only 5'2". I'm not the tallest person in the world, so lugging that weight around, like I said, was not easy. didn't feel good. And it didn't feel good on my knees, most of all. I was facing double knee replacements. I could barely walk around. I had a handicap sticker on my car. I'd go to the store, one store a day, and I'd come home and it'd be icing. It'd be icing and sitting on the couch and telling everybody, get me this, can you get me that, can you get me that over there? I remember my girls for prom dress shopping. I couldn't even do that. I literally had to have somebody else take my girls' prom dress shopping. It was sad and it was embarrassing. And I didn't want my life to be like that. It was at a time where we had just finished our 9th surgery in 11 months. I mean, come on, 40 years old, destroyed. I had stomach issues. I had esophagus issues. I have knee issues. I had arthritis all over. IBS, migraines, nerve pains, nerve problems. I mean, I could literally sit here all day and talk about how many times I went to the doctor, how many weeks I would on end try to find a new doctor, a new rheumatologist, a new something for somebody to please tell me, why am I so miserable? Why am I hurting so bad? Why is everyone wanting to just give me these medications? Just tell me what the heck is wrong so I can figure this out. I mean, I don't think at 40 years old I should be stuck on a couch, that I should be limiting my life, not going to events. I couldn't even take my kids to Great America. Like, seriously, that was not going to happen. I couldn't. My husband wanted to go to concerts. I didn't do that kind of stuff. There's no way I could physically stand or bear that kind of time walking around or being around. I drank a lot, of course, because I thought that kind of numbed things for a while. It was just depressing. And I'm not body shaming. I'm not trying to fat shame or talk about stuff like that. Or I'm trying to talk about health, because this is about health. This is about getting healthy, feeling healthy. I mean, we have an optimum health and weight chart, I believe, for a reason. I mean, our body isn't great at, mine certainly wasn't great at 240 pounds and not getting through things. One day, this is when you know it's really bad. One day my kid was, he was little at the time, and he was ring bearer for my neighbor's wedding. That's kind of a big deal. I remember getting dressed up every day at 240 pounds. You know, your options are limited. You don't really feel confident in what you're doing. And this big day, I want to be there to support my beautiful friend and neighbor, and my child is a ring bearer, and I hated the way I looked so bad that I blew off the entire wedding. That's what the weight did to me. It made me not want to go out. It made me not want to do things with my family. It hurt. It was embarrassing. And anyway, after 40 years, I just thought I got to do something about it. And that's how I found out about the plants. That's why I'm talking about what I'm doing, how I can run around today like nothing. I'm riding hundreds of miles a week on my bike. I put more miles on my bike now than I do in my car. 100 pounds makes a huge difference, and I used to think I was big boned, or that I could never be this thin or wear these size clothes. You know, I wore a size small when I was in 4th grade, maybe. And that was about the last time I'd seen it. So if you're sitting here watching this and you're thinking that you can't do it, or it's not possible, or you're big boned, or it's hereditary, I'm just telling you right now, this feels a heck of a lot better than what I felt like 100 pounds ago. And I'm hoping that by you watching this, by you listening to me, that you think about what you're putting in your body, because it is the food. It is the food that is really promoting and causing these diseases and this inflammation. And I mean, come on. Oh, for freaking banged my head. I'm bouncing around like crazy now, running around like I'm 20 years old. I've never felt better than I felt now. And it's a little bit more of what it was like being me. Anyways, thanks again for stopping by, coming here, listening to my story. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for all the new comments, and looking forward to seeing you come back and sharing some more with you. Be positive and have a great day.